Good afternoon, everyone. Today we'll be seeing a special case, which is WeWork versus IWG, the International Workplace Group, and their alignment towards the Sustainable Development Goals or the SDGs. So let's have an introduction towards the SDGs. What are SDGs? What are their aims? So we have 17 Sustainable Development Goals. So their main aim is to see challenges like poverty, hunger, and climate change. They also provide a blueprint towards sustainability and the actions you can follow for the same. They are interconnected, meaning in progress. They also checks on the progress of the various different things. So we have three examples here, how they look. So these are the three examples of SDGs, SDG 9, 11, and 12. So now we'll look at WeWork. What is WeWork and its alignment towards the SDGs? So WeWork is a flexible global workspace. They offer flexible working spaces for companies, small businesses, entrepreneurs, and freelancers. Now, talking about the SDG alignments of WeWork, they usually mainly align with all the SDGs, but their main focus is on SDG 11, 8, and 12, which is sustainable cities and communities, decent work, economic growth, and responsible consumption and production. When we talk about WeWork's approach towards sustainability, there are n number of approaches. Some of them are listed below. As you can see, they have a green building certification such as LEED, etc. They have waste reduction and recycling practices. They have energy efficiency practices. When we talk about their energy efficiency, they are aiming to improve their energy efficiency by using renewable energy sources. They also have employee engagement activities so that they can have better employee engagement. Their employees are happy while working with them, and so on. The WeWork's value chain. So we have primary activities and we have some other activities. So now we look at the primary activities. So in the primary activities in the inbound logistics, we have site selection, design, and construction. In operations, we have workspace design, maintenance. In the outbound logistics, we have member access and digital platforms. In the marketing and sales, we have branding outreach. And when we talk about services, in services, we have member support and added value. So this is like the entire primary activity value chain of WeWork. When we talk about the support activities, we have infrastructure, human resource management, technology, and procurement. In the infrastructure, it talks about daily the buildings, their energy consumptions in the buildings. In the human resource, we have the recruiting skills, the technology, the technical staff, the training and methods they use while they are recruiting the staff. In the technological development, with the use of AI, the IoT, sustainable technologies for energy efficiency. And they also, what are the renovations which they'll be doing in the near future, which all comes under technological development. In the procurement, we have building relationships with vendors. We have negotiating favorable lease agreements which the company has with the other vendors. So these are all the support activities of WeWork. So now when we talk about IWG, the International Workplace Group, they also have certain set of SDGs which they follow. The main three which I'm highlighting today are the 8, 9, and 11. 8, decent work, economic growth, industrial innovation and infrastructure, sustainable cities and communities. The IWG promotes flexible working, boost work-life balance. They encourage workspaces. They have special environmental urban impact on the buildings which they make. They have set of sustainable buildings. They have a lot into play when it comes to SDGs. So when we talk about the gaps WeWork is facing, so they are basically SDG 13 and SDG 5, which is climate action and gender equality. The gaps are basically they are highly dependent on the leasing properties. They do not have the proper plan on their emissions, and also they do not have proper plans for diversity and inclusion for the same. Now we have to talk about the recommendations that I would give to improve WeWork's situation right now is they should adapt hybrid work models so that they can align closely to SDG 8, 11, and 13. They should have a broadened geographical focus. They should expand their urban centers. The engagement of the community should also be there. They should collaborate with the local government so that they can have a much bigger expansion of their business. And in the end, as we saw in the last slides, their gaps, they should focus on diversity programs so that they can have an alignment with SDG 5 and 10. These are some references which we have taken. Thank you so much. This was my presentation. Thank you.